Today we are going to learn how music played a huge role in Native American culture and ceremonies. Now the instrument we're going to focus on today is the rattle. Now the rattle was used in ceremonies to accompany the drum. Many different tribes used the rattle in their ceremonies, but the materials they used to create the rattle kind of varied with each tribe. However, all the tribes made sure that the three kingdoms of tribal beliefs were covered. Those three kingdoms are animals, mineral, and plant. Now here's a picture of an original Native American rattle. For the animal kingdom, the Native Americans put feathers onto the rattle, and then also the rattle for many different tribes used rawhide that they sewed together, which also represents the animal kingdom. Now inside this rawhide, many Native Americans would put rocks inside. The rocks represent the mineral kingdom, which is the second kingdom. And lastly, the wooden stick that they used for the handle was made from branches from trees, and this represents the plant kingdom. Now the sound of the rattle supposedly clears the mind and brings peace to Native Americans. So today we're going to make our own rattle. I've already put the rawhide or paper bags onto the paper plates, so what I want you to do first is to use markers and decorate your rattle. Now many Native Americans would put symbols on their rattle, whether it be mythology, sacred animals. It kind of depended on the tribe or what ceremony the rattle was being used for that they would decorate it for. Looks great. I'm going to take these markers from you. I'm going to take one of your paper plates. What I want you to do is flip the paper plate I left you with over. Now we have our wooden stick. I want you to place it just in the middle of the paper plate and go ahead and tape it onto the plate. Now what kingdom does the wooden stick represent?
The wooden stick represents the plant kingdom.
Good job. And here's some small rocks, and what I want you to do is just put them inside the paper plate, and the rocks are what make our sound of the rattle. And what kingdom do the rocks represent?
The rocks represent the mineral kingdom.
Good job. Alright, now I'm going to take that from you, and I'm going to staple the two paper plates together. Oops. Now, many Native Americans also would decorate the wooden stick or the wooden handle of your rattle. So I have some yarn that you can go ahead and just wrap around on the handle. And then I also have some feathers when you're ready to place underneath the yarn. And what kingdom do the feathers represent?
The feathers represent the animal kingdom.
Good job. Alright, now do you mind if I use yours as an example? This is how you use your rattle. You just hold on to the wooden handle and shake your rattle. So, I'm going to play some traditional Native American powwow music, and what I want you to do is use your rattle to keep beat with the drums. So are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, so now after you're done playing that, did you think it was easy or hard to keep beat with the drums?
It was kind of hard because the drums started getting kind of faster.
It did get faster. I'm sure they have to practice a lot in order to keep beat during those ceremonies. Now, kind of to conclude, I'm going to summarize kind of what we learned. So referring to a rattle, if you want to just go ahead and point to it, what materials represent the animal kingdom?
The feathers.
The feathers, and also sometimes the rawhide that they used. Now what about the mineral kingdom? Which materials?
The rocks inside of the rattle.
Good job. And now lastly, the plant kingdom.
The stick.
The wooden stick. All right. Now that concludes our lesson for today, and you did a great job. Thank you.